video is brought to you by EA Game Changers.
Hey y'all. Today we are building a very small little cottage house. It kind of looks like fairy-esque. I don't know. I'm not the best at doing this sort of thing, but I'm trying to get better, and I'm actually so proud of this one. I think this one fits the vibes. The best out of anything I've built so far. I just need a little practice getting in there, but without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so before I started this, I was kind of messing around. I was like doing some research, Googling some pictures. I'm like, what do I want to build? Because I wanted to build something small, like very quaint, but I also wanted it to fit the vibe, and I'm just not very good at that. I love the vibe, but I'm not very good at building with the vibe. So it took a little while for me to practice beforehand, but I already kind of had this in my brain, and then I just went for it. And I actually am so happy with how it came out. It gives me sort of like almost fairy vibes in a way. Like I feel like a secret fairy could live here. I don't know why we don't have fairies in this game. By the way, I will forever be upset and salty about it. It was the perfect pack for fairies, but whatever. Do whatever you want. By the way, really quick life update while we're watching this unfold. I am having surgery on July 15th. This video will probably go up after that's happened. And I am in recovery. Hopefully everything went well. This is past Sasha speaking to future Sasha. For those who don't follow me on any social media, which by the way, if you want to, I have Twitter and Instagram, and they're both at Vixella. I also stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Obviously not right now because I'm recovering, but usually that is when I stream. If you want to come hang out with us over there, it's just twitch.tv/Vixella. There's my plugs for the day. Yeah, but for those who don't follow me, I was having a lot of pain like in my lower left side for a couple of weeks, and it just kept getting worse. And so finally I went to the ER and had a bunch of tests done, and a CT scan showed I had a cyst in like my lower abdomen, like right where I have pain, and I'm getting it removed. Pretty scary. Don't know how long it's been there. That's the thing. It could have been there for years and I just didn't know. But now that I know about it, I want it to get out. It's not paying rent. It didn't sign a lease. No, you're being evicted. So that's what's happening on the 15th for me, and then I'll just be in recovery for hopefully not that long, maybe a week or two. I'm hoping I'm not out for much longer than that, but you never know. Also, if I sound nasally or anything, it's because I cannot stop sneezing. I don't know if it's a cold or if it's allergies, but it's driving me nuts. I cannot stop sneezing. So if I sound nasally, it's just because I've sneezed about 400 times in the last hour alone. So I think I have a curse with the month of July, because every July since 2019, I've had a surgery. And I'm like, this has got to end. Gotta stop, dude. In 2019, I almost cut my freaking finger off and I had to get my tendons reattached. And then in 2020, I had my wisdom teeth taken out, which wasn't really that, I mean, that's not that bad, but like still, surgery. And now 2021, I've got a little visitor in my side. Like, give me a break, dude. Give me a break. You know, it's in times like these where I'm like jealous of myself, like my past self, when I like had other problems that I thought were so bad. I keep thinking, I'm like, God, remember when my biggest issue was that I didn't know what I was gonna eat for dinner, and now I have a cyst in my side? Everything that was before the cyst seems so easy in comparison to what I've had to go through this past week in preparation of the surgery. Ugh, I hate medical stuff so much. And yeah, I just really cannot wait for it to be over with. Originally, they were like, yeah, we can't take it out until August. And I was like, no, I can't do that, ma'am. I will simply die. And she was like, okay, let me see what I can do. And then they got an appointment like a week after I found out. So I was like, oh, thank God. I would have simply just passed away like... Anyways, this little thing I put above the door, I just felt like it needed some coverage. I put that above the door. Little did I know, your Sims can't get in a house when you have stuff like that above the door. I found it out the hard way when I went to go take screenshots. I had to move it up a little bit, but it looks so much better like that. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. That's why I love the ivy that this game came with. And you guys have been like, Sasha, debug plants. So I took it upon myself to venture into debug. I did already a little bit, but I categorized it all by just cottage living stuff, and I saw everything it had to offer, and it was sweet, beautiful debug items. Oh my God. I used a debug fence. I don't even know if it's functional. I have no idea. But it looks, look at that ivy that wraps around the corner. Like, oh my God, why was that not just included? Thank God we can have debug stuff. Like, thank God you can still access it. It's just a little inconvenient, but it's still pretty easy to do. I tried to put these fairy lights hanging, but they kept going through the walls. So that didn't really work out. But I was pretty pleased with like the landscaping and everything like that. Like, I feel like the reason I'm doing this in a speed build form and not in like a live form like I usually do with builds is because I really wanted to pay attention to things like landscaping. And I feel like when I'm recording, see, that's a debug fence. Look at that. How freaking cute is that? When I'm recording things live, I tend to just, I don't want the video to be too long, so I like will cut corners on certain things. I'm like, I won't really landscape it, you know? But here, I pretty much want all the time in the world because this is going to be sped up anyways. And so I just, you know, I was like able to spend time on things and make them look nice. See, this is a debug fence. I have literally no idea if it's functional, but it looks cute and it's different. And this was the only part that sucked, is that it didn't match up to the house. Like, it wasn't even. So I ended up just putting like a normal fence there. It didn't match, but at the end of the day, I realized that I didn't care. I went through a couple different options here, but overall, I was like, yeah, I just don't care. Did you guys see those little mushrooms? The debug items really are not, they did not come here to play. Like, they are actually so good. I found a cute bike. All the items in debug are so good. I am shocked and appalled that they did not put them in the normal game. Like, I'm just shocked. I'm also sad and a little bit offended. To be honest with you, I'm a little offended. I also had a really hard time with like the trees. Man, me and trees, we just can't get along. Like, I just don't know what I'm doing when it comes to trees. I'm so bad at placing trees. It's like it's not my strong suit. But I also added like a barn. I was able to add a chicken coop. I added a few like farming patches. I was able to add pretty much everything you need within this pretty small lot. So I was pretty pleased with that. And I actually really love the way that it came out. I love that there's like a space for the house and space for farming. It's like my freaking dream. God, this pack is such a, it's just, you know what I mean? Just a million chef's kisses. It is so good. And that's coming from me, who is very judgy when it comes to Sims packs. I'm always excited when they come out, but after playing them, I'm like, usually a little let down. This one did not let me down. It is super duper fun. I don't know if I want to do a let's play for it or not. A lot of people were asking me to on Twitch. The only thing is, I just don't want to start something that I'm not going to finish because my attention span is like this big. So maybe I could do a miniature let's play on like a short lifespan or something. Just like really speed it up. But I don't know if I should do like a challenge. I would probably do a rags to riches because that is truly my favorite way to play this game. Starting from zero, it's the best. But it's like the second I get any money, I'm like, I'm bored. They're not poor anymore. I don't want them. So if you guys have any ideas for anything like that, you can leave them in the comments below. I will read through them. Probably won't have anything though until after my surgery. The pack actually might be out by then, so maybe everyone can play at that point, which I'm excited. I'm excited for like the general public to be able to play because it is so fun. I think a lot of people are going to be really happy with it. Also, rest in peace to those fish on the wall. I couldn't think of anything else to put there. This, I only have base game and cottage living installed on this version, so it's slim pickings for options, and I feel like I used everything like twice. That's the only problem with not having all the packs installed. I feel like I just used everything a million times. Oh my god, I tried to put a typewriter right there, but I didn't end up liking it. Dang it. My original plan was I was going to put one upstairs in the bedroom, and I forgot. I completely forgot. Shoot. I just remembered. Now as I'm watching this back, oh man, she done goofed. It happens. What are you gonna do? So it's no secret that I'm like not the best at doing floor plans. I really struggled, but I will say this floor plan I really was proud of. I think it just like flows pretty well. I was happy with this one. It's pretty simple, and I think that's why it was good. I think a lot of mine are like, they're weird. Like sometimes I look at my houses and I'm like, what is going on in there? What are you doing in there? This area is like the little, I don't know, upstairs Usually it's like a game room, but I wouldn't call this a game room. It's the cross-stitching room because that's pretty much all that's in here to do. But I thought it was cute. I wanted cross-stitching to be in the house, and I thought this would be a nice little dedicated area to do it. Really cozy, small area. This is what I would like. If I was doing something like cross-stitching, I would want like a cute, cozy little spot to do it in. Oh my god, can I tell you guys something? I was playing this game a little bit, like playing around with stuff, and I had chickens, but they weren't fenced in. And so my sim went to bed, and in the morning when they woke up, the chicken was next to the bed. It let itself into the house. It just said, allow me, I'll just make myself at home. And it woke me up next to my bed, or next to my sim's bed, not me personally, but my sim, and it was like, good morning. I have a screenshot, I'll post it here. Look at that little chicken. He said good morning. But yeah, this is just a like 1-bedroom sort of vibe here. I was originally gonna try to put 2, but it didn't really work. There wasn't really that much room left. So I just have 1 double bed, but that means that 2 sims could technically live here. And I have a bathroom upstairs and also downstairs, so if you're downstairs and your sim needs to use the bathroom, they don't have to go all the way upstairs, because I feel like that would be super annoying. Like in The Sims and in real life. I feel like, no, that would just not fly with me. That would just not fly. I'm way too lazy. I need a bathroom. Sometimes I wish my kitchen was like right next to me. That's what see, you know what? Maybe living in an apartment wasn't so bad. But that is it for my build. Here's like a little walkthrough of it. You can kind of see the whole layout and everything. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. I really feel like this one was a lot better than the other ones I've done. I'm not the best builder in the world. I'm like maybe decent at best. But I feel like this one was better than the other ones I did. I feel like I'm getting the hang of it a little bit. But if there's anything you guys want to see me build, leave a comment down below. I'll check it out and see what I can do. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not already and you made it this far, subscribe. Stick around. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon.